Greetings, people of the world. Matthew back with you here at RoahmMythril for the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. It is day 72 of 75 for EDSS here in the Realm Reborn, and yesterday we started on the process to obtain a crystal for the airship that we need to use in order to get our access to Garuda. And so our journey continues for that process here in Aleport. So beneath this statue with this maiden here, apparently a fusion of I guess you could call it a mermaid and an angel, we're going to find a young lady named Siana and see if she can't help us with our situation. Yeah, because yesterday we found out that the crystal we obtained was not the kind we could need in order to get access to Garuda. In fact, it only makes things worse. But here we find Miss Siana, so let's take her... Oh, we have to complete the task first, then we can take her next challenge. Hey, corrupted crystals? Sir, I've no interest in being the butt of your jokes, so if you know the reason for addressing me, kindly leave me be. What? Well, I hope that we haven't been misled to you. Well, I'll be damned. Professor Lambertin did send you. Beg your pardon. It seems we got off on the wrong foot. Yeah, I would say so. I'm Siana, greatest of the Professor's pupils, which is doubtless why he bid you seek me out. Indeed, I am an accomplished scholar with an extensive background in... oh, girls, just listen to me prattle on and on. I must have given this introduction a dozen times by now. Well, if you're gonna help me, that's what we're looking for. And for those of you who are paying attention to the lower right-hand corner of my screen, you will have noticed that I took some time to do a little bit more grinding, and I actually had the chance to go back to the Stone Vigil again, and got up to experience level 42. Because, yeah, I know I'm going to need it for where we're going to be going eventually. So, let's take Siana's next challenge, and once you know it, it is level 42. Entitled, It's Probably Not Pirates. Siana is frustrated with the progress of her research. As I told the professor in my many missives, I believe that the area around surrounding Pharaoh Sirius is replete with corrupted crystals of exceptional strength. Unfortunately, I've yet to test my hypothesis as all access to the Isles of Umbra is prohibited at present, for reasons unknown to me. You see, my attempts to acquire this information are often met with annoyance and disdain. It's rather puzzling since I always take the time to explain my motivations in great detail to the subjects of my questioning. Mayhap you will have better luck wresting information from these yellow jackets. I've all but given up at this point. Well, let's hope that your pursuit is not vain. Yeah, once you know it, I would have felt really silly if I came over here and I was not properly leveled. Let's see where we can find the 3 people of interest. Yeah, I apologize for a bit because in between videos I had to go get myself something to eat. Alright, Ferryman, I guess you'll be the first. You keen on traveling to the Isles of Umbra? Bloody hells, lad, are you drunk or just crazy? Ain't nothing there but death, death, and more death. Well, it kind of gives you an indication of what we're going to be dealing with around here. But it's a necessary evil, unfortunately, in order to achieve that which we seek to complete. So let's go around this bend, on this beautiful Greek-inspired fortress, and see if we can't find our next man. Or next woman, whoever it may be. Okay, map, you're kind of misleading me. Let's zoom in here. Alright, yeah, I do believe I have been misled. Let's go down if we can. Wow, they really don't want me to jump. Yes, don't jump! You still have a life to live and it's still worth it! Yeah, but yeah, I believe the next person we want to speak to is over here. Yes, here we are. Alza Gamilza of the Lalafels. Yes, of Umbra? What interest have you in that god's-forsaken place? Ever since we were forced to abandon Pharaoh Sirius, the Isles have become not more than a graveyard for ships unable to navigate the shores, and a purgatory for souls dragged down to the depths with them. Well, that can't be good. Yeah, that does not bode well at all. Maybe the third person that we can speak to, if we can find them, will give us the information that we do actually require. Let's just hope that they actually pull through with said information. For those of you who are wondering, these challenges available here are level 15. Because the airport is rather low, because we came here a long time ago when we came to take on the challenge of Noscea, which was our first instance raid. Maybe the third person is in here? No. Well then, where are you? Come on, really? Yeah, super map misleading me again. And I don't need to come in that close. But yeah, where the heck is this number 3? Maybe if I go in this door, I'll get the information I require. Got a partition in the way. A few of them. Okay, come on. Where are you, whoever you are supposed to be? Who is my number 3? Because yeah, I went up, initially. And there's really nowhere else to go. So the person I'm looking for should be around here somewhere. Yes, okay, I was right the first time. Yeah, there's this little secluded area that is very remote here in Airport, and you can only jump down to it. So let's speak with Kaneb, a female Mikote.
Ah, you startle me! Don't you know better than to sneak up on a person at a time like this? What with all the fatuous gossip of spirits and specters haunting the Isles of Umbra? Just because I know it's nonsense doesn't make it any less frightening.
Well, since we couldn't find out any real information, we have to break the bad news to Siana.
Oh, Heidi, you've returned. Tell me of your findings. Really? Infested with the undead, you say? That is a very, very interesting development. Excuse me for a moment while I gather my thoughts.
Yeah, scared like crazy, and we can't take any of these items, so we're taking the gold piece for 2,500 gil. And taking on Siana's next challenge, level 42, entitled Representing the Representative. Siana seems to have regained her composure. We'll see about that.
Worry not, my friend. I've given your findings some thought, and I've concluded that this talk of spirits is not more than local folklore. As for why all travel to the Isles of Umbra is restricted, well, mayhap it's considered too dangerous owing to the abandonment of fellow Sirius? Yes, well, anyway, while you were questioning those yellow jackets, I paid a visit to the local pub, since even an esteemed scholar like myself enjoys stalling her wits on occasion. It was there that I heard tell of a man named Siren, who was recently detained after returning from, wait for it, the Isles of Umbra. This was the first I've heard of someone actually travelling to and from there, so I'm curious as to how he obtained permission. Mind having a chat with him in my stead? He was arrested after all, so I'm somewhat reticent to approach him myself.
Now, if this game doesn't expand your vocabulary, nothing will. Yeah, you will be learning words you never knew existed. Like reticent, for example. Oh man, but I love the big words. I always had, as part of one of my autistic stims, a love for the big words. Even though, more often than not, I had no idea what their meaning was, it didn't matter. I just wanted to say the big words so it made me sound like a big shot. So anyway, here's the imprisoned Siren.
I have to go back. She calls to me, sings to me. Tell Mimidoa I'm sorry. Give him this. He was right. Or you could release me? Yes, release me. I will go and tell her. Let me go to her.
Well, who is this her that she speaks of? It's obviously not Siana, and I might as well pick up the pace a little bit. So yeah, let's get on my Chocobo Witch. And for those of you who missed yesterday, I got a special letter from Square Enix bestowing me with this witch's outfit for my Chocobo. I don't know why they would choose to give my Chocobo a witch's outfit, but I'm not going to complain. It certainly makes my Chocobo stand out. Alright, Siana, back to you.
What did Siren have to say? That's not terribly helpful. I couldn't care less how much he misses his favorite bar wench, but what was that about a man named Nimidoa? Wait, I know that name! That's that bastard who grabbed my ass the other day at the pub!
Really? We have to deal with a molester?
Well, if you want to give him that feather, be my guest. I'm not going anywhere near him and his wandering hands.
Nor would I blame you, Miss Siana. Oh man. Yeah, the worst thing you could possibly hear about. The person you need to contact apparently has rape on his mind. Yeah, worst thing we could have heard all day long. Mimidoa, and look, he's doing it again.
Another shit, are ye? No? Then what are ye? Speak up, son, I can't hear ye.
Well, I'm giving you this.
Hey, bugger me, is this what I think it is? Nah, couldn't be. You found this, you say? When do you say you found it? Skyfree, you say? Was hoping to have a word with the lad, but it sounds like there's not left twixt his ears. He was supposed to help watch our Pharaoh's series, he was. Company sent me to supervise the lot of them. Weren't getting work done on their own, see? Half of them walked off, half of them ran off, and half of them up and vanished.
And apparently not only is he a rapist, apparently his math is atrocious.
What's that? You've been looking for a passage to the Isles of Umbra. Why didn't you say so? I've been thinking about dispatching someone to take a look on behalf of old Mimidoa. Tell him how the land lies. Ain't nobody been interested till you came a-calling.
No, really? You're no familiar with someone named Siana?
Whole pot's up in arms about spirits and so forth. If I had the gill, I'd hire some sellswords and let him sort it out. But you'll do in a pinch, you will. Show this parchment to the skipper and he'll see about there and back.
Well, first we gotta show said parchments to Miss Siana. And we gotta give the information to her and see what she can make of it. So, back up this direction to give the information to Miss Siana.
See, you once had a word with me, Mimidoa. I hope the valuable time you saw fit to waste amounted to something.
Well, how about this?
You mean that disgusting creature was Skyfriend's superior? I find it hard to believe, but this writ of passage does appear to be genuine, so it must be true. I must say it is a relief to work with such an industrious man as you. I look forward to hearing of the discoveries we'll make on the Isles of Umbra, without me.
Well, seems like you're gonna have... Well, yeah, it says you have no desire to journey the Isles of Umbra, but let's take your level 42 challenge entitled The Reluctant Researcher.
Fine, I fail to see the justification for dragging me along on your journey, but if you insist I will go as well.
Yeah, I'm not letting you miss out on this.
But 12 is my witness. If you leave me behind to be devoured by some horrid abomination, I shall come back to haunt you.
Ugh. Warning acknowledged. So, back down here. And let's speak with the skipper to see if we can go exactly where we need to be going, which is to the Isles of Umbra. For that is the destination that we require. Yeah, not the one in front of me, you see. This guy. Ha! Take me to the Isles of Umbra, he bids. As if it's as simple as... Oh, I see you've got a writ of passage. Alright then, climb aboard. Yeah. Reluctant researcher and a reluctant ferryman. So... Okay, yeah, here's Siana with us.
This doesn't seem all that bad. I'm not saying I'd like to build a summer home here, but... Oh, the hell's with this. Here, take your pot and go on without me. You've harvested corrupted crystals before, right? So it isn't as though you require my assistance. Speak to the man guarding the gate. I'm sure he'll let you in. Now, if you'll please excuse me.
Yeah, and off she goes. So now we have to show off the warded pot to David, whose name is spelt with a Y rather than an I, as is a lot of crazy spellings of names here in Reborn. Mr. David. Beg your pardon, sir, but how did you come here? Access to this island is currently restricted. Well, this is what brought me here. An old port. I'm not sure I follow. Oh, I see. You wish to harvest the corrupted crystal. Sorry, friend, but you may have to return empty-handed. That's not good. And we can't take any of these, so another 2,500 gil in my pocket. And looks like there are some other challenges we could take. Yeah, quite a few of them. In fact, since I need the experience anyway, why don't we take them? We are here, we might as well make ourselves useful. So let's start by speaking with Otan Yaratan. Let's take his level 42 challenge entitled Grave Happenings. Otan Yaratan looks to be scared out of his wits.
Spirits! Wandering spirits all over the island! Gotta do something! Aha! In the name of 12, be gone! They're not going, are they? I don't know what I'm going to... Oh, an adventurer! Thank the 12! I need some help here. The dead aren't resting so easy about these parts. How we're supposed to repair the lighthouse with all this roguery about is beyond me.
So now we gotta slay 5 dead man's moans, and they're gonna be down to the south. So let's put a spring in my step. In fact, while we're doing this, let's summon my chocobo. Bring him into battle, because yeah, we can see there's some feral opponents that we can take care of. We can get the extra experience that is required for Mr. Edie, as well as my chocobo. Yeah, look out. Take you out and get ready to move on to our next round. Right, the Mantis is dead. Yeah, because yeah, if they're gonna give you tasks on the Isles of Umbra, it would be a shame not to use them. Is that not just me, or does it look like it's snowing? Anyway, let's take on the next Mantis. Yeah, bring it on, man. I dare you to bring it on, man. Ooh. And that would be taking damage from a special ability that I wasn't paying attention to. But we got it. We killed it. And here's where the fate is. That's not why I'm here. I mean to kill other things that are not mantises, or manti, or whatever the plural is. So be gone, you vicious mantis! Yeah, be gone, you vicious mantis. I'll make an example of you, and do the same to your friend. Yeah, okay, we're not in the perimeter yet of the dead man's moans. And we almost nearly ended up being in the range of that special ability again. But before too long, you're dead. Okay, here we go. Looking for Dead Man's Moan, which would be these things right here. Oh, these are skeletons. Oh, okay. Yeah, because, yeah, they have skeletons in this game. They also have zombies, too. Don't worry, they don't eat your brain. They just beat the crap out of you. Yeah, we are among the Walking Dead now. I don't have, like, a high-profile cable package, so I just have basic cable, so unfortunately I can't watch The Walking Dead. Not that I would want to, because horror TV shows and horror movies really are not my forte. Bring it on, you crazy skeleton. Well, it turns out these things are on my hunting log, so yeah, wouldn't you know it? I killed 5 and I add to my hunting log for the Lancers Guild. How fortuitous is that? Yeah, I didn't even notice the icons before because they're being overshadowed by the mandatory kill icon. So yeah, this is 2 for the price of 1, essentially. And I will take it and then some, without a doubt. Alright, that's 3 down. So now let's go over and take out 2 more. Got a beat on this one. Alright, you shall be my 4th victim. Yeah, you died, you came back from the dead, but now you will soon die again. Yes, it pains me to do this to you, but this I must do. And gone. 1 more to go. Alright, here's the 5th one. Let's take you out. And that's very creative that they would do that. They would have as part of a quest, you kill something that's already attributed to being a part of your hunting log for the guild that you're associated with, whether it be a warrior's guild or a magic guild. Yeah, we got that done, and while we're going, we might as well kill another enemy, just so that, well, I have to go back and kill some more anyway, on the way back, but, oh, if I can do so, it will give my Chocobo a bit of a bonus for its experience. And before too long, boom, dead. Now we can go back to our good boy, Oran Yaratan. Let's get this one out of the way just so that it's not chasing me. Because that's what I would prefer to be doing. Get you out of the way so I don't have to worry about you. Alright, you're gone. Wait a minute. Okay, for a minute I thought that looked like a dog. Which is fine by me because, yeah, I have childhood trauma from dogs, and I've never gotten completely over it. Whenever I hear a dog barking, it's like, ugh. Yeah, childhood trauma, a lot of associated and attributed to dogs in my life. Alright, you're gone. So let's put a bit of a spring in my step to get to Otan Yaratan. Okay, that's really weird. When you come up to him, his first name is Otan, but when you look at it on the duty finder, it's set his name is Oran. That's very confusing. Okay, Otan/Oran.
You really got rid of all those moaning sides, did ye? They rest in bed and now are worn to waken sons and trolls. It's been one thing after another around these parts. Ships gotten themselves on reefs, reliable hands disappearing. This used to be a nice little spot, you know. Now the lighthouse is busted and we have things like this happening thrice a moon or worse.
Well, I'm glad we got to help you out to some extent. Can't use what's available to me, so 2,500 more gil is mine. Alright, now let's come over to this side, where we have not one, but two people we can help out. So let's speak with, well, let's start with another Lalafell, Arapi Taropi. Let's take his level 42 challenge entitled Too Many Cooks. The haunted wrecks contain all manner of precious cargo, and Arapi Taropi believes he can find just the spice to take his soup from bland to grand.
Well, I'm certainly a creek without a nor. Easy coin, they said. Waltz right in, grab the washed up goods, then be on my way. Everyone think you a ghost. Bah! Might have worked except for the real walking dead spirits about. 'Tis a damn shame, but ain't worth nothing worth rousing the wrath of them skeletons. All that booty up for grabs, but I got nothing to grab but a ladle. What? A man's gotta eat while he waits for the rest of the spirits to go wandering elsewhere? You look hungry yourself. Fancy some of this here chowder? Made it myself. Had nothing to season it with but with salt, though. So it's on the bland side. While I tend it, why don't you go to the graveyard right quick and bring back spices? I saw some nice looking eastern stuff before I had to scarper on account of a phantom.
And so, we'll take care of that for him. So, collect Far Eastern spices from the spice box. So, yeah, it must be all stuff like 5 spice and wasabi and things like that. Although, granted, wasabi is not a spice, it's a root. But, considering how spicy it is, in terms of its taste and flavor, you could mistake it for a spice. Alright, so not gonna have to worry about the dead man's moan this time, unless I have to fight some off in order to acquire, and indeed I will have to. Well, any experience is good. Any experience is good and greatly appreciated. So, let's go ahead and pop these dead man's moans again. Let's snap their bones, pop their joints, crack their skulls, that sort of thing. And now it's your turn. It's your turn to follow in the footsteps of your fallen friend. And fall with your friend again. Now all the hell slashes in the world aren't going to save you from my attacks, or from my chocobo. Alright, you're gone. Alright, spice box. Let's see what we can find inside. And having obtained the required spices, Lanza, let's go. Back to Erapi Taropi. Yeah, that wasn't all that hard at all. Just had to fight off 2 uglies this time around. Go the long way around, make a giant curve, and, well, it didn't matter, we were still targeted by a mantis. But it's okay. It's not like I'm gonna have to put up with these guys much longer, because once I get rid of everything else that I need to be getting rid of, I'll be fine. So back over here to Erapi Taropi. And just as a fate is activated. Alright, Erapi Taropi. You got him? Chowder's coming along nice, like. I could always cook a fine chowder. And now you can with some more spice. Aha! See what I tell you? Knew they were there, I did. I'll just toss them right in and this'll be a meal fit for an Umbra. Ah! That smells like feet! How long's that spice been left in the graveyard anyway? Now I ain't got no supper neither. I told him it were a bad idea. Easy money, they said. Sure there will be. For the folk on this island, I'll have to pay him for more Papa Toast and cream. Oh, the poor little Lalafell. Let's take the 2500 gil. And let's take Alduel's challenge. Has a 42 entitled Pickled and Brined. There are spirits, and then there are spirits. Alduel craves one while fearing the other.
This portal is empty. Went that way a moment ago. There's something suspicious going on. Oh, look, I spied an adventurer. How do you do, sir adventurer? You know that big old lot of sand behind me? Them's the ship graveyard. Couldn't spring 'em, all those wrecked ships. And whatever's in their holds too, casks of wine, rum, meat, and brandy wine, that'll be for the captain. And I'm kind of a captain.
Yeah, so is Jack Sparrow.
You look real enough. A lot of 'em aren't, you know. Those what visit me. Wouldn't mind if some of them are unkind. I need a drink. Here now, take this bottle and fill it with something from over there.
Yeah, so fill the bottle with wine from the wine ton. And there are dead men's moans we could fight, but we're not going to, because I'm not interested in the fates. I am only interested in completing the task. And besides, this is one of the most remote fates you can take on, and thus the rate of completing it, the success rate of completing it, would be very low. So your best bet is to just go over, find the brandy wine, or just the regular wine in this instance, and be done with it. Take a left, go up and down, and ooh, yeah, let's get off my chocobo because we have Lammergeyers to fight. And these things are going to be a step up from what we've already been fighting. Plus, the odds are we're going to have to fight them back on the way back. And boom, you're gone. Let's see how much resistance we're going to have to put up with more as we get to the item here. So it looks like someone else is already here. But not for... okay. Yeah, this little Lalafell misled me. Yeah, I'm trying to find where that icon is. Okay, yeah, I see it now. I see the text for it. Hide behind this rock on the right. So let's rip you apart. Okay, you're gone. Alright, wine ton. Or is it a wine ton? Ooh, opponent. We got an opponent. We got something to fight, we got something to kill. Ooh, Malice. Yeah, Malice will take TP away from you if it connects. Thankfully, my Chocobo doesn't have to worry about this because it doesn't have TP. Ugh. I'll stay out of your way, thanks. Let's go ahead and put you out of your misery, Revenant. Well there, Mr. Revenant, I do believe you are dead now. So if you don't mind, I'll be making my way back over to Alderwill to give him the wine that he required to get his, I guess, his sustenance from alcohol. You know, alcohol is the fuel of the devil. You know, you can't really use much of it, because if you do, then you'll find yourselves in the 7th hell, and that is never good, sir. Yeah, because I might as well follow along with the theme of this game. What that constantly says, there are 7 hells, even though I know for a fact in Dante's Inferno there are 9. So we're gonna pass through the fates, not worry about the praying mantises. In fact, they pretty much have gone to not noticing me, probably because of the fact that the fate-based monsters are taking control. But yeah, we made it back to Alduel. Now if I can just disembark from my chocobo.
Tain't fair with the rules changing all the time. I was a good looter, I tells ye. Now suddenly the job comes with ghosts.
Well, let's see what we can give you.
Looky here, that's a full bottle. I had one of those around here before. I think something happened to it. Thanks, you're the best apparition I've ever seen. Supposed to be other cargo too, chest full of electron bars and the like for trading with East and Mirage. Mirage something. Me, I'll take the wine. Ah! Ugh! Smells like rotten eggs. I'm not drinking that. What a waste. All that wine and mead. Beer too, mustn't forget the beer. And the brandy wine for the captain.
Now put this guy out of his misery, quick. Alright, so now that we've taken care of all those things, let's go over to Mr. David and finish what we came here for. So back over to David, and we will take on his level 42 challenge entitled Sweet Somethings. David has a simple proposal for you. I hope it's not me leaving. The Rit Master Mimidua gave you grant access to the island, but only authorized personnel may proceed past this point. Why, you ask? Look up and see for yourself. When that giant mass of crystal struck the lighthouse, it caused severe damage to both the structure and the machinery that once powered the beacon. Well, unfortunately, I can't see it from this vantage point. Contrary to what the small folk would have you believe, the fighters of Pharaoh Sirius were not the product of a major thaumaturgy or a colossal arcane bomb, but an elaborate contraption fueled by ethereal energy. Repairs are still ongoing, but it's anyone's guess when they'll be complete. What's worse, all work has ceased since the rumors of the Walking Dead drove off our entire crew. Not that those rumors are incorrect. I've observed the fiends from a distance, from at the ship graveyard to the south. What's drawn them to our shores is still a mystery, though. I'll make you a deal, lady. Help me unravel this mystery, and I'll bring you your corroborated crystal. In fact, I shall begin searching for one that satisfies your requirements. As for where to begin your inquiries into the situation, it so happens that a party of 3 adventurers came ashore not long ago, seeking to scavenge valuable trinkets at the ship graveyard. I'd be surprised if they knew nothing of the undead infestation, so it might behove you to question them. Well, let's see who these people are. Well, they must be the 3 people we've been helping out earlier, with their respective quests. And you know what? Given that I'm stronger than all those monsters, it seems like there's no boss involved with that fate. If I wanted to, I probably could have tried it single-handedly. Well, let's speak with the 3 guys we helped out already. Actually, 2, and then there's now a 3rd.
It's all there for the taking. Flight be leading years worth of wrecks in that cargo. But those queer dead things, and that voice. Actually, the voice was quite nice.
Well, I don't know about that.
You saw him too, right? Dead people just shambling about without care in the world. Except when they do seem to care, that is, and start shuffling towards the water.
And Louis, you are new to this scene. What say you?
God's that voice, that single fleeting verse. I can still hear it. Stay clear of the southern shore, friend. It took every ounce of my strength to resist.
So what's got them all up in a tizzy? Well, let's see if we can't figure it out. Yeah, if it was just about killing the dead man's bones, I probably could have attempted this fate solo. And who knows, I have done stuff like that before and succeeded, so hey, you never know. David, this talk of an alerting voice is disturbingly familiar, as if... But that's impossible, they're all dead, aren't they? Well, I don't know, let's see what you have to say about this situation next. Level 42 challenge entitled History Repeating. David is sweating profusely. That's not good.
But if they have returned, that would mean... Oh, beg your pardon, I was just, thinking about something. Which reminds me, I received word that Master Mimido will be arriving at any moment. Apparently he grew tired of the lanky young lad with 1,000 yalms stare to return, which I'm assuming is you. I don't know what sort of arrangement you had, but you should probably go and explain yourself.
Well, if Mimidoa is here, then let's see what information he may possess. So let's speak with Mr. Mimidoa and his carpenter's apron, or his blacksmith's apron, or whatever that's supposed to be. What's been keeping you in this shit? I ain't getting any younger, you know. Eh? Some honey-voiced harlot's been calling out to folk wandering near the ship graveyard. It's stirred up the dead and all. Bloody hell, this takes me back to the days as a cannon boy sailing under old Mistbeard. But they wouldn't dare, would they? Not after the lesson we learned them last time. Bah, they bloody would though, wouldn't they? Brazen old biddies. Some folks said as the first purge would be the last, but I knew deep down in me bones that this day would come, and come it has. I'd bet on me bum I hear a silence behind all this. Nay, not one of the sanguine variety, initiate, I speak of the other kind, them what's got feathers and those sailors to a watery grave with a sweet, sweet song. Sounds like someone I know. Oh, but it don't end there. No, drowning is just the start. See, even in death, a man stays bound to the beast, forced to do her bidding till his corpse can't do it no more. 'Tis a fate I wouldn't wish on me was telling me. Except maybe in drink, and then I'd regret it after. Any road, 'tis up to us to stop this houseborn hussy afore she takes another soul. Of course, we can't send you marching off to war without these. The Siren don't have no power over man, as he can't hear her song. 'Tis lucky for you I carry a spare pair, and lucky for the both of us. I'm a superstitious old sword, eh? Well, she ain't coming to us, so we best head over to her, to the ship graveyard, initiate. And so we will follow Mr. Mimidoa to said ship graveyard. Alright, away we go. Away we go, and let's see what, if anything, we might be able to accomplish. Because, yeah, if it is a siren about, I do believe that the evil dragon RoahmMythril has revealed his true self. And we crossed paths with him a couple of days ago, but now I do believe that the true RoahmMythril has come out to play. So let's give a talking to Mr. Mimidoa. Let's disembark from my chocobo, and be immediately fussing and fighting with a dead man's bone. Yeah, we want to have a conversation with Mr. Mimidoa, and I have to admit he's very brave to stand there while this fight is going on. I guess all that courage comes from raping people, raping women, pushing their butts, that sort of thing. Anyway, dead. Again. So now, Mimidoa.
If she passes near this, sure, she's sure to spy the campfire and come looking. Just a matter of waiting now.
So now we have to wait by the campfire, and this unfortunately is where I have to disembark with my chocobo. Cannot be out on the field for this next challenge. Alright, so this is a challenge where we now have to wait by the campfire and wait for the siren. And if your level is above 46, it'll be synced. That's not an issue here. So let's go ahead and take this challenge on. Yeah, help me, because this is going to be one of the tougher battles you have to face. So let's see what we're dealing with.
I'm beginning to wonder if some sly bugger ain't spun us a yarn here.
Hey, don't give up hope. Yeah, don't give up hope there, Mimidoa. And apparently I can still hear him. But as he's nodding off again... Oh, we got music playing. Yeah, come around there, Mimidoa. You and your crazy mustache.
Quiet! Did you hear that? 'Tis her! Look out on the water! She's coming, this shit! She's come!
Yeah, there it is. The true form of RoahmMythril.
Quick, lads, shove them plugs in your ears and get ready for a fight. Sure, as soon as she realizes you're dead to her ditties, she'll call on our thralls, and we'll be up to our necks and corpses before you know it!
Got it, Mimidoa. So to battle. Now, the point of this battle is not actually to... You can't actually beat the Siren in this truest sense. Because I don't believe you can actually attack her. And how come I cannot move? Uh-oh. Okay, now we're underway. Yeah, you don't beat the Siren herself, you beat what she summons to come and fight you. Which means getting out of the way of a lot of attacks and doing everything you can to hold your own. The point here is just to ensure that you survive at any and all costs. That is the purpose here. And these guys, they will just come in droves and they will do whatever they can to take you out. I was wondering what was going on there, so yeah, it was just simply lag. And whenever you get an opportunity, just back off for a moment, because you have 30 minutes to beat these guys, so anytime you can take to recuperate from the injuries you may have sustained over the course of the battle, take them. Because any and all opportunities will be very sorely, sadly needed. You will need every opportunity you can get to take out these guys. Oh, and they hit me quite hard this time because I did not notice their special abilities until it was too late. That could have put me behind the 8 ball too far. I may be forced to start over. Okay, no, I do get some time to properly recuperate. And so now I'm back to full. Yeah, why indeed, Roam? Bring it. Bring those ugly, corrupted ghosts that you have. Alright, here we go. Now against 4. Alright, 1 gone there. Okay, apparently I was supposed to be attacking, and I was not attacking. I was waiting for the attack to register, and it didn't. And that sent me back quite a bit. That could very well have cost me beyond the point of no return. Alright, you're gone. Now run away again. Run away again, take some time to recover. Dost thou not to relent, regret forever alone. I have no idea what that means. But it bothers me. Yeah, now we're gonna start to see bubbles put into play. I want the loadsman first. Yeah, you'll want to make it a point to get rid of the bubbles too while you're going. And wow, these guys are really showing off some wicked strength. Showing off some wicked strength, y'all. Well, I guess it also helps that they have the attack known as Fracture at their disposal. Okay, it just spit water on me. That wasn't supposed to happen. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think they got tired of waiting, so now they're just coming to me. They're coming to me now. Gotta get myself as much of an advantage as I possibly can. Oh, now we got the captain. Now the captain is in play. Oh, can I hold out long enough to get the victory? Because, yeah, my HP is looking really low. My HP is looking really bad. Yeah, I really needed a proper recovery and it didn't happen. In fact, I'm gonna see if I can run. I'm gonna see if I can run and try and get some level of recovery here. I'm not gonna have that luxury, especially not with that going on. Yeah, I needed to have a proper recovery and it did not occur. Yeah, I was getting them before, but then all of a sudden, no luxury taken away. And that's not good. Alright, let's try it again. Yeah, however many times it takes. Right, here we go again. And this time I bring the fight to you. I bring the fight to you because I can. Look out! Right, one gone. Now for these guys. And get you. Good, gone. Yeah, come on, hit him. Hit him, please. Hit him, please, and thank you. Right, gone. Let's wait on the next set to come to me. Right, here we go. I want the wizard first because that's where the most damage is going to come from. Now it's your turn. And you're gone. Oh, whoa, 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 what the heck is that? Yeah, I don't know what the heck that is, but I don't want to be in the path of it. And that looked like the Siren was unleashing her own special ability. Yeah, get too close and this is what will happen to you. Alright, so... yeah, what are you waiting for, Roam? Bring out your ugly cronies. Bring them to me so I can beat the crap out of them. Ugh. And bring them to me so I can rip them to shreds. Well, that is what I must do in order to survive, because damn, these guys hurt! These guys hurt like a truck. And... alright, you're gone. Now your turn. Get you out of here so I don't have to worry about you. Okay, gone. Got an experience level. Get a recovery. And I don't know what the heck you're supposed to do with the bubbles, but obviously you can't destroy them. But since they are in play, you have to worry about them. Alright, go. Go, 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 go. Alright, so you're gone. Now your turn. Now take that damage. Take the damage, all of it. And, yep. Burst its bubble on me. And, boom, you're gone. Ugh. Now I gotta run for a bit. Try and recover. A little recovery. But yeah, these stupid bubbles. Stupid bubbles negate any effort you were making to try and recover for yourself. Alright, Loadsman. You first. Alright, that's a good head start. That is a very good head start. We're gonna need it. We're gonna need it in order to survive. Alright, now the captain. Back at this point again. Okay, so far so good. Can keep this going, I'll have it. But with those bubbles in play, you never know. Because they can burst on you, take 250 points from you, and you're screwed. But so far they are staying away from me, which is exactly what I want. That is exactly what I require. And if we continue to go on this trend, and the bubbles stay away, we will have it. Alright, he's gone. Alright, Rome. Now that that's all taken care of, no indeed. Yep. Time for RoahmMythril to go away. We beat off his lackeys. And now that we have, let's speak with Mimidoa. So, we did it, big man.
Huh, am I alright? Huh, I'm better than that in the shit. Happy as a sailor in a whorehouse I am.
Of course you would be. Of course I'd be as happy as a sailor with 2 watsits if we'd got at the songstress.
But you can't have everything, can ye? She'll not come crooning around here again, though, for a while, any road. And if she does, well, we know what to do, don't we? Thanks for the help. Bugger me, I clean forgot your name. Remind me. Edie. Don't recall having no initiate by that name. But if you're not me old mates, you know, what's the name? You've been so bloody helpful. Oh, never mind. Be seeing you, lad.
Well, I'm glad we could help him out. So that means, once we speak with David again, if we can, yeah, I want to speak to David by getting back on my chocobo and heading off to speaking with him again. Because we need to complete this challenge as it was presented to us and be prepared to move on our way. So, yeah, that was certainly quite the battle. It is definitely a test of endurance, and as demonstrated, one of the toughest battles because you have to watch out on all sides for things coming your way.
You mean it was a Siren? But how were you able to raise this to song?
I see. I heard that Mr. Mimidora was involved in the first purge, but I never actually...
Having survived an ordeal like that, I can't blame him for carrying earplugs around with him.
Anyway, I have something for you. The corrupted crystal you wanted. Safely still within the pot, just as you requested. Please take it with my compliments. And so now, that means we can now warp back over to Siana. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother taking the ferry back because we can just as easily warp back over to Aleport to accomplish this. Because odds are she's at her usual spot. And once we've talked to her, we'll be able to move on. So let's put a swing in my step, because yeah, she is at her usual hiding place. So right up over here. Miss Siana?
Oh, it's Huey! Welcome back, Edie. You're looking remarkably hale, I must say. And more importantly, alive. You are alive, aren't you?
Well, is this evidence?
Ah, the conquering hero bearing a gift! Might I have a close look? Impressive. Very impressive indeed. I think you'll be quite pleased with this specimen. Congratulations, Edie. Seldom if I have ever encountered a corrupted crystal composed of such a volatile overabundance of fire-suspected ether. What? You wanted a corrupted crystal composed of ice-suspected ether to counteract the effects of a raging wind? Well, this specimen won't help you there. Anyone who knows anything about the elements could tell you that. You'll just have to keep looking, I suppose.
Which means we once again wasted our time. Yes, we are 02, and if things keep going the way they are, we will soon be 03. But we'll leave that for another day, so obviously Siana will want to direct us to where we have to go next. So, with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. And when I join you again, we'll see where Siana wants us to go next in our relentless pursuit of finding the correct crystal needed to get the airship into the battle with Garuda. So until next time everyone, this is Matthew at RoahmMythril saying take care, and I'll see you soon.